We are approaching the Tumbling Run shelter area. Hi everybody, we are out at on the AT today. We are visiting the Tumbling Run shelter, and we're going to do a little tour of it to give you an idea of what's available at this shelter site. It's actually a really nice shelter site and a lot of available backcountry camping, nice and clean. So we're going to take you around and share it with you. We are approaching the Tumbling Run shelter area. Over here you can see the privy, and if you go off to the right down here, we've been down there before, there are a lot of camping spots. So there are a lot of areas out here that you can backcountry camp. And as you can see, the trails in front of us, you can see the blaze, and then over here are the shelters. And if you look straight ahead, you will see there are two open shelters, and the center has a picnic table with it's covered, which is great for, you know, if you're in bad weather, raining and so forth. It's very well taken care of by the caretakers of this area. There is a snoring and a non-snoring cabin or shelter here, as you can see, which I don't know if that really works, but anyhow, that is available to you. Behind this shelter over here is a clothesline, as well as this one here. So if you want to try washing out some clothes and then hanging them up, or you have some wet tents or wet equipment that you need to line dry, you can do that here. And again, there are two picnic tables. One is covered and one is not. And they do have the plates on them for you to use your burner stoves, which is nice. And then if you turn around and look, there's a nice open fire pit area way out front there. There are tent camping sites all around this area. Anyhow, the spring is to the left of, well, if you're facing the shelters, it's to the left. It's a real easy walk over here down to the spring, and I can hear it running. It's running pretty heavily right now because of the recent snow and ice melt that we've had. And I've been out here during different times of the year when it is always, there's always water running in it. I don't think I've ever seen it dry. So it's a good place to stop to refill. Okay, so this is the fire pit area that sits in front of the shelters. As you can see, the shelters are in the background there. So it's quite a bit of ways from the shelters. And then this is the trail over here to the left. And then there's a pathway that leads up to the shelters this way from the trail. The trail that goes over to the left is a different trail, and this one in front of us right here, this is the AT. Okay, so as you're going up the AT, it would be on your left. If you're coming down the AT, it'll be on your right. And then here's the privy, the outhouse. And then, like I said, past the outhouse down this direction, there are some open campsites that are nice and big and lots of space for backcountry camping. So we are going to head out this way, and if you're going northbound, this is to the right. If you're coming the other way, it's to the left. This path will take you back to the group or tenting sites. So there are a lot of areas at this particular shelter that you can find to camp if you're through hiking or section hiking, or just want to come out and do some backcountry camping. There are some poles for hanging your bear bags, and you can see out here there are tent pads, and they have this leveled out and set up very nicely. Okay, so this is the tenting area, and they have a sign here: the shelter and tenting area are for backpacking use only. So they're wanting this to be utilized by the backcountry campers who are through hiking, section hiking, so forth, not just car camping. And they have this section up very well. I mean, they have some nice tent pads set up here, quite a few. Nice and clean and tidy, and they have it set up for you to easily get to where you need to go in this area, and to try to keep you off of the other parts of the forest here, because they are trying to restore the forest in this area. Has been heavily used and abused and needs some time to take care of itself. But as you can see, there are several really nice tent pads, and it's on this gravel, pea-sized gravel that you can level out real easily, as you can see. And then they have a fire pit in the center, and a nice picnicking area right there to eat. They have a nice tall bear pole over here to hang your food bags. So they've made it nice and convenient and accessible for anybody who's through hiking through here to manage their food systems. And they're sleeping very comfortably. And I'm sure in the summer when the leaves are out, it's nice and shady. Right now it's very early spring, so we do not have any leaves out. But this is just off from the shelter area that we just showed you. So it's not too far down from the shelter area. And this is one of the signs I'm referring to. So they're doing a lot of the reforestation through this area because it was so heavily used. But they have made a very, very nice area, and they really want you to only utilize the areas that they have sectioned off here. So this is very nice. Okay, so we are at the privy or outhouse for this particular shelter area. Has a little doorbell. As you can see, it is very well maintained.
It's got a light switch inside.
It's even got a light switch inside.
Nothing that works, but
Yeah, nothing's electric in here, but
somebody's got a sense of humor.
yeah. And there is a bottle of hand sanitizer, toilet paper. So anyhow, kudos to whomever is managing and taking care of this particular area. It is a truly nice shelter area, well maintained.
Thought of everything.
Thought of everything. Nice and clean, and backpacker friendly. So thank you to everyone who participates in helping out with this. So let's all try to keep it that way. So thanks everybody for joining us. We hope that this video helps you if you're planning a through hike or a section through hike trip, or someplace that you wanted to stop in a backcountry camp while you're out in the woods. This is a truly nice shelter area, and you'll probably be fortunate to stay here. So again, thank you to the innkeepers of this area, the people who maintain the area. It's very pretty and very well maintained, and we appreciate everything that you do. All right, thanks everybody, have a good day. So this is the AT, but we're getting ready to go up about 1,000 feet. And this is a bit of a tough climb, but it's a good workout. And this is heading south.